pursuing recovery and learning how to maintain it, set goals, and turn my life around. I told her the last time I was here last year, I said the next time I come, I'll have my uniform on. Yeah. It took me two programs at the Salvation Army after going through RSAT to get grounded enough to really face life on life's terms. Because life is, like it says, it's not fair. Nothing is earned without difficulty, apparently, okay? But you know, the foundation and what made it so valuable for me to go through RSAT, it introduced me to a structure that I didn't quite comprehend at the time. It's a lot of information I had to absorb. But I didn't know how to apply it because I never had a chance to apply anything with those types of concepts. But if it wouldn't have been for that, I would not have pursued the Salvation Army after RSAT. So RSAT got me founded that it was possible to have a different type of life. And I've been pursuing it ever since. And I will keep pursuing it because I learned it first at RSAT. And the people that go through, we're gonna, I see it's going to be a growing family forever. You know, the things that it's doing is really turning lives around. It puts you in a situation where you're captive. Because some of us cannot slow down and get a moment of clarity to see that there's a possibility of a different type of life that's out there. And if it wouldn't have been for that incarceration and a program that was in-house, we would have never slowed down enough to benefit from the information we had to learn. So God bless RSAT and let it continue as long as we need it. And that'll be forever. Thank you.
Cynthia Miller is now getting ready to take the stage, ladies and gentlemen. Here she is debuting her book. Oh, wait.
Cynthia, come on up. Cynthia's going to share her story now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell them everything. Hi, I'm Cynthia Miller. I'm really happy to be here. I have like a really bad story, but it turned out really great. I'm a heroin addict, or at least I used to be. But I'm not anymore. I'm an author. And I've written a book about what's happened with me. And I'm pretty sure it'll be a bestseller because I'm just that determined and I'm doing it the right way. You know what I mean? But when I was in RSAT, I had a lot of problems. The last chance, everybody's like, yeah, she did. I was just fighting it, but I knew that I didn't want to get high no more. I knew that if I got well one more time, I knew I was gonna die though, because I was a real addict. You know what I mean? I was just on a roll, and I thought I had it all figured out. You know, I thought I had it all figured out. And my last chance I got was from Don. They served me a paper that said, hey, we got to kick you out of the program. You know, you're not acting right. I told her, just give me one more chance because I need this for my life. Just give me one more chance so that I can graduate and I'm not going to look back. And when I graduated, I didn't look back. But I was praying a lot, you know, and that's the only reason why I made it. You know, the program worked for me because I did things when I got out, like I put my bunk number on my mirror because I didn't never want to wake up in bunk 10 no more. I have my daughter here with me. I mean, I've shared every little step with her, you know, so when I go in the bathroom, you know, I had a little thing that reminded me that I didn't have to have a petition there so somebody didn't see me on the toilet. See, I wasn't going out like that. And when I was in RSAT, the teachers would come in and they would be smelling good and looking good and dressing good. And I had on that blue and my hair wasn't combed. And I thought, I'm not going to live like this. You know, I'm not going to live like this. And my daughter that's here with me today, she's an RN. She just got her master's a couple of weeks ago. stories about me and her. And she came to see me and she asked me, why do you choose to live your life this way? You're too intelligent. You've given me everything I got and you have nothing. Why do you choose to live your life this way? And I decided I wasn't going to live my life like that no more. So this is what I did. When I got out and I went to the probation department, I was ready. I'll be clean 2 years in March. You know, I'll be clean 2 years in March. Not just clean from the dope, but from that life. Because see, it was more about that life. And it was one thing that Miss McElvaney told me when I was leaving. She said, Cynthia, when you pick up, that's the last stage of relapse. Because you're relapsing when you drive down that street, you know they sell dope on. So I thought about that, so I didn't drive down those streets. You know what I mean? That's why I stayed clean. But I knew that I couldn't make it in my house. When I got home, my roommate was an addict. I knew I couldn't make it in my house. So I just called my son, and my son said, if you walk away right now and turn your back, I have a condo here you can live in, but it's out of state. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. And I went out there and I went to the probation officer and told her, and she said, Cynthia, I'm going to give you a chance. Go ahead, just come back once a month. And the first month I came back, I told her I got a job. She said, okay, I'll see you next month. Came back, I told her, I said, you know what? I got a better position in my job. She said, okay, I'll see you next month. The last time I went to see her, I said, they paid me $1,000 a week to show up at my job now. And she said, you know what? You don't have to come back no more. I'm going to contact the public defender's office and let them know that we don't need to supervise you anymore. I'm going to ask them to give you an early termination. When I first went into her office, she was looking around. And she was looking at my arrest picture, and she was looking for me in there. And she was like, I thought you said Cynthia Miller was here. And I was like, I'm Cynthia Miller. And she was like, wow. Because I took a picture dope sick when I came to jail. I don't know about y'all. But this is my book. This is a sample booklet of my book. Okay, my book is called In Rare Form, and it's a story in survival. It's not about survival, it's inside of survival. Okay, and it's on Amazon.com January the 1st. So anyway, I want to leave you guys with a poem, you know, and I really think RSAT is a great program because if it worked for me, it'll work for anybody. I'm telling you, if it worked for me, I was shooting dope for 23 years, it'll work for anybody. I'm telling you. Okay. I'm going to leave y'all with this poem because I have to do a poem. So here's my poem, and it's called The Freedom Dream because, see, being free wasn't nothing but a dream for me. And you know, when you're in jail, the only time you're free when you're in jail is when you sleep because you dream about your family and about stuff going on outside, and that's where this poem comes from. It's called The Freedom Dream. And it goes, close your eyes and come with me to my beautiful dream in the land of the free. Set your goals real, real high on top of my mountain where goals never die. Now reach in your pocket and take your time. Remove every form of money down to the last dime. Rub my stomach and give a great big smile. I'm about to conceive my dream's first free child. News of my birth was soared through Dreamtown of the first free baby born in beautiful brown. No one in my dream will commit any crime. You see, we all were born free the very first time. Now, those keys that I heard might wake me up in my bed, but I knew in my heart that my dream was not dead. One day, my door, too, opened with a key, and I didn't have to close my eyes just to be free.
Oh, that was good, Mama.
All right, do we have a